Hey, what's up guys, it's Austin here. Now today's story is a crazy one, so drop a like on this video for more crazy stories. Now I just want to get right into this. This was a long time ago, this was a few years back, but it's insane. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy this. I'm gonna get right into it. So this was around the time I was doing really stupid stuff, and I was with a friend of mine. It all started as a normal day, and me and him wanted to go half and half and buy some weed, okay? Now guys, I can't stress this enough. These stories are for your entertainment. Never go out and just do something stupid because you hear it in one of my videos. I tell these stories so hopefully you guys can learn something good from them and stay off a bad path. Like, stay in school, eat fruit, get a high-paying job. Don't do anything stupid because of my videos, okay? Just watch them for entertainment. Learn from them, actually, if anything. Like, take something good from them. Don't take anything bad. But anyway, back to the story. Me and my friend decided to put our money together and buy some weed. So I called up my friend who I'd usually buy it from, and he couldn't come to my house because he was actually on vacation, and he gave me the number of someone else to call who I've never talked to before. And I was like, okay, this is sketchy, but whatever. So I call the guy, and I was like, hey man, my name's Austin, so-and-so told me to call you because he's on vacation and he couldn't get me any. And he's like, all right, well, what do you need and where? And I told him to meet me at like this abandoned parking lot thing right by this public park. I'm so glad I didn't tell him to meet me at my house because that could have been really bad. But he pulls up to this abandoned parking lot like 25 minutes later, and it's so sketchy. He's with like three other dudes, and he rolls down the driver's seat window, and I walk up to it with my friend. And he smiles at me. He's like, what's up, man? Good to meet you. And he like holds his hand out, and I slap him up. And at first I thought to myself, I was like, wow, this is probably the nicest drug dealer I've ever met in my life. Like, why is this guy even selling drugs? He could be making people happy. But anyway, I told him it was nice to meet him. He was like, yeah, man, same. He's like, all right, let me grab what you need. And he turns around and he reaches into like the back seat area where the cup holders are in his back seat. And he reaches into one of the cup holders and he turns back around and he just has a switchblade in his hand. And the people in the car are giving me like a smirk. And I kind of stepped back because I was scared, and so did my friend. And I was like, what is going on? He's like, all right, dude, give me the money. And I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, give me the money. And he didn't have his door open. He didn't have like anyone standing around us. He was just in his car with his friends with the window down. So I thought to myself, I was like, am I really about to like risk getting stabbed if I don't give him this $40? Should I just try and walk away and like go into the woods or something where he can't drive? Or like, should I just give him the money and be safe and not get hurt? And I thought to myself, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to give him the money, right? But before I could even do it, I turn around and my friend is sprinting in the other direction. Like, he is just bolting full on, like, could win a track Olympic race. He was going so fast. He was already like so far ahead of me. And I was like, oh no. So I just start running. I was like, you know what? I have to do it. Because like, I just didn't know what to do. If I would have gave him the money, he probably would have gotten out of the car and beat me up because my friend ran away. So I just start running and I hear him screaming, hey, turn around, come back here, like screaming. And I was like, oh no. So I keep running, just not even turning around to see if they're chasing me because I was so scared. Like, I thought I was about to die. And my friend runs into the woods through this like bike path thing, and I'm following behind him. I was pretty far behind him because he got a head start. But I ended up catching up to him towards the end of the run. And we made it all the way back to my house safely. Like, no one was behind us. And I was so freaked out. I think the guy tried to follow us in his car, but the minute we got into the woods onto the bike path, he couldn't drive back there because it's all woods and trees, obviously, no roads. But we lost him, luckily. He lost us. Never saw him again. I don't even want to know what would happen if they caught up to us or something, because like, that would have been so scary. But my friend almost got us really in trouble over $40. Luckily, everything ended up being okay. Never get yourself involved in situations like that. Insane, just scary stories. So please leave a like if you guys enjoyed that. That's pretty much the end. I ended up calling my friend who like told me to call this guy in the first place. And I was like, hey man, you almost just got me robbed. And my one friend was like, what? No way. And I was like, yep, that dude you told me to call literally tried to rob me. He told me he was super sorry and that like he didn't mean for that to happen. And he's sorry for getting me involved in that. He ended up giving me some free stuff, gave me like $30. It was okay at the end, I guess. But like, still insane, really insane. So please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, tell your stories in the comments down below. Any story, I love reading them. And yeah, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.